Hello, hello. Welcome to our Mistletoe Kisses night. Very excited to share all about that perfect red lip for our holiday season. And I am Maura. If I don't know you, hello, hello. And I have my beautiful friend Stephanie joining us tonight. She is the person that needs to be here with us tonight because she is the pro when it comes to lining your lips and just doing your lips. Like, she is, you're going to be so happy that she is here. So thank you for being here tonight, Stephanie. So appreciate you taking your time.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited.
We're just saying how naked we feel without having anything on our lips.
Yeah, it's weird. I have lips, they're just hiding.
Oh my goodness. So, you know, anybody and everybody can wear a hot red lip. You can look fantastic. One important thing I am going to say, if you're going to do a bold red lip, you want to have a calmer, less bold eye. You want to have one or the other, a more natural lip and a bold smoky eye, or a more, natural looking eye and a bold red lip. So people, they don't want to, only one thing you really want to stand out. We're going to do some giveaways tonight. And so I want to make sure that you get entered. If you're watching this live, you are in your own draw just for being on live, but you're also entered into the draw for the other draw. So you have until Friday night to watch this, and you will be entered into that draw as well. And how you get entered is we are going to talk about how do you pick the right color of red, because oh my goodness, these are just a bunch of the reds that we have. And I love seeing them all next to each other because you can really see the different undertones, and we're going to talk about how do you pick it. So what I want you to do is, as we talk about the different undertones and what color lipstick we have that would match you for that, I just want you to type in there what you would be. That's going to get you entered into the draw. And then later, I'll let you know how else you can get entered into the draw with a little fun kiss personality quiz that we are going to do. We're going to talk about prepping your lips. We're going to talk about, how to even them out if you need to, and how to keep that lipstick on there. And again, how to choose based on your undertone of your skin. So first, I love, if you have tried our Shea Sugar Scrub, let me know. It's absolutely amazing. This could be your dessert if you're off sugar. It's fantastic. So you just take a little bit.
It's not a snack, Maura.
Oh, you're gonna go back and forth, little circles. It's really important when you're doing an amazing red lip that you don't have chunky skin, dry skin lips, right?
Yeah.
You want it to look smooth. And hey, it's mistletoe season, so you're going to be a kissin', and you want them to be those luscious lips. Okay. What's your favorite part about satin lips?
Oh my goodness. I just love how plump my lips look and feel after using it. It's just so nice.
And that's interesting. And thank you for bringing that up, because it's true. It is something that helps naturally stimulate the lips, and it does help plump up the lips in terms of getting your lipstick on. Okay.
Like you could almost throw on the clear gloss after and boom, done.
Totally. You definitely could. Absolutely. Talk to us about getting your lips prepped after we've kind of smoothed and created our blank canvas.
Yeah, but tonight is all about red.
Yeah. Take us away with our getting prepped with our lip primer.
So to prep with your lip liner, we've got our lip primer. And so this is age fighting for your lips. It is moisturizing, and it helps create a seal and a barrier so that your lipstick won't bleed. So that is a must to start with. Another option that we have for prepping our lips to start is concealer. So this is something you might want to try if your lips you find are a bit darker, or just they change the color of the lipstick you're wearing. They can do that. So if you want a complete blank canvas, you can start with that concealer. The other reason to do concealer is then you can kind of draw your own lip line, and that will help to kind of just totally blank out that area, so you can make your lips a little more juicy if you want with your liner. So I've got the red liner, And what I like to do is start at the bow of my lips. And you can kind of see that there's like, my lip line is that sort of, I'm going to go.
You have a beautiful natural bow. Like you do. You're made for a bold lip, Steph.
Thank you. I am quite excited. You know, it was Mary Kay that made me discover that I had cute lips and could wear bold lipstick. I was
You're creating
totally
almost a little X right there.
yeah, like a little X at the bow of your lips, and then you can start at the corner and draw up.
Why do you go up? Why not down?
One thing I've learned is try not to talk when I'm putting on my lip liner.
Sorry.
But the reason why you go up is so because if you're drawing down, you're kind of just drawing a frown on your face. So if you go up, you're lifting up your lips.
I'm using a berry lip liner today, which I absolutely love. And you can use so many different shades of liner with your lipstick that you're using. It doesn't have to be the exact red. Just know that.
Yeah, totally. And we're going to talk a little bit about the undertones of the reds, and you can kind of from that learn which kind of liner to use, because we got a coral liner, a rose liner, berry liner, and red. You could use any of those with your red, not to mention the nude liners. And it's all going to change the look of your lip depending on what you choose.
Sometimes I take a lip brush and soften my liner before I put on my lipstick, especially if it's not the exact. We're not back in what years was that? The 90s when you had like the dark brown liner.
And that's it. And you can actually fill in your lips with liner as well if you like. That's not what I'm going to do tonight, but it's definitely an option as well. And it will give you, like the primer, it just adds a little bit of the life to the wear of your lipstick.
I just have to share a top secret, Stephanie, that people might not know. In our lip liners, there's a tiny little cap at the end. This is a sharpener to sharpen your lip liner so that you can get that exact bow and line that Stephanie's talking about.
All right, thanks, Maura. And then I'm going to try tonight I'm going to use tonight our red stiletto. Clearly, I've tried it before. It's one of my faves. Maura, can you remind me what the undertone of red stiletto would be?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
And I am going to use Poppy Please, which is one of my absolute favorite colors. It was one of my first reds other than our gloss, because I was totally a gloss girl. So I definitely started with our rockin' red. It's now our iconic red, which is super amazing and love it. Oh, Stephanie, I love it.
So there's something about a red lip that just immediately makes me feel better. I should do this every day, even though I might be wearing a mask.
Well, yeah. The primer will help that stay on. The lip primer is anti-aging, so it's not only going to help keep it on your lips, but it's also going to help soften the lines on your lips and around your lips. And bleeding, that's so it doesn't go into those lines. Oh my gosh, Stephanie.
Isn't it so good? I love it. I love, I would not have even ever tried red lipstick if it wasn't for Mary Kay. And, I encourage you to be brave and try a bold red lip, because Mary Kay is the right company to do it with. I mean, if you absolutely just can't feel it, you're not feeling it, we can exchange it for your regular shade or something a little different, but it's worth it to give it a try, because there's something about it. When I wore red lips for the first time, and the first red I ever tried was our sizzling red, which you're going to get to see on Maura's arm later. People were like, wow, I didn't realize you had such full lips. And Maura, when you did the berry liner with your Poppy Please, right? And you just lined, you didn't fill in.
I didn't fill in. And you'd never know that wasn't red, right?
Yeah, totally.
I'm with you. I never wore red lipstick like as a choice before Mary Kay, unless it was like a performance or some kind of dress up for something. Like that's how I saw red lipstick. I was not a red lipstick girl, but I am so a red lipstick girl. I love my red lips. I think everybody needs to have some hot lips and high heels.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, so Maybe you can talk to us actually about finishing them with the translucent, and then I'll go into how to pick your colors.
Okay, perfect. So we have our translucent powder, and this is, you may recognize it or know it for setting your face makeup. It can actually help with setting your lipstick as well. So you can see what Maura's doing there. She's putting a little bit on her finger and just dabbing it over her lips. And now it's not going to change the color because it's completely translucent, but it just helps to set it and forget it. Sorry, I just had to say that, but just to set your lips and help it stay even longer, because we are about creating that staying power on your lips for as best you can, right? But of course, you always want to have your lipstick on hand in case you do need to touch up.
Absolutely. And it doesn't change the texture of it either. So if you're like a texture person and you're like, oh, what would that feel like? You don't feel it, you don't see it. It just really helps keep it there, which is exactly what we want, especially if you're putting on a mask and taking it off. That'll also help prevent transfer. You can also do the tissue blot after you have put on your translucent. That will also help with your staying power as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Miss Stephanie.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
This is super fun. And Steph, you know, I want you to, you're super good at talking about these too. So pipe in when we can get to these colors. But what is the best undertone for you? Now, remember, as you hear what might be best for you and what is the shade of Mary Kay lipstick that we would suggest, type it into the comments. And that is going to get you your entry to win an amazing product. And of course, it's going to have to do with your lips, a nice little lip kit. Okay, so if you're very fair skinned, and I'm talking very, very fair, very, very ivory, you're going to probably have more of a pink base or a pink undertone. And so you want to go for a red that has more of a berries undertone. So you would want to look at the scarlet red or sizzling red. So scarlet red is, let me find where it is. The second one here, that is scarlet red. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other one, what was the other one that I said? Scarlet red and, oh dear, firecracker. Firecracker red, which is this one.
Yes.
Okay. So if you're fair and have more of a kind of pink undertone, you're going to want to be looking for a berries undertone, which would be scarlet red or sizzling red. Now, if you're light, so not fair is like Snow White, like fair. If you are a lighter skin tone, you would want to be leaning towards more neutral. Your skin undertone is more neutral or warm toned. And so you would want to go for something that has a little bit like a slight orange undertone. And that is actually going to be firecracker as well. So that is that one there.
Yeah.
You're going to see some overlaps.
Iconic red as well, right?
Oh, yes. And iconic red, sorry, which is the lip gloss, which is the shade on the end there. You can really see like the difference. I'm going to post a picture of that too, so that you guys can see that a little bit more clearly. Okay, medium skin tone. You can gain and lose suntan super easily. That's actually me. Or I might say olive, which is next. It depends. So you can really change your red lip based on the season that you are in. In the summertime, you know, you're soaking up the rays and you might wear more of an orange based red, which we just talked about, maybe the firecracker. And that will really help kind of complement your bronze skin and lend kind of a brightening look to your complexion. So the Poppy Please is a really, really great one for you for that. So that's this one here, number 3.
And the one Maura has on her lovely lips.
Yes, and the one that I'm wearing. And so that makes sense, right? I tan easily, and then in the winter I'm very, very fair. So it really changes, but this is the color. I love it. Olive complexions, again, you know, tones have a kind of yellow or kind of green olive undertone, and it tans very easily. So to really complement your more bronze skin tone, you'd want to use more of a brick or a rust colored red. And those earthy tones are really going to kind of warm up your complexion and, you know, blend with your skin really, really effortlessly. And that's going to be your red smolder, which is number 1 there. And that's what you're wearing, right?
No, I've got red stiletto
Oh,
on.
red stiletto. Sorry. There's a couple of reds, ladies, just a couple. So again, that was red smolder for olive. Now, if you've got more of a caramel skin tone, yellow-based undertone to really complement your skin tone, you're going to want a really true cherry red. And these red lipsticks are going to really kind of pick up the warm tones in your skin and kind of brighten your smile, which is not ever a terrible thing. So a true cherry is going to be the red stiletto. So that is what you are wearing, is the red stiletto. And that is number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one here. Or we have our live model right there. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that is a true cherry red. And then if you're golden tan to darker complexions, you're going to have more of a yellow undertone. And this type of skin tone you can really play with the pigment, and you can really go with almost any red. You are so lucky. For a bolder look, you can try a really true red, which would be the red smolder for us. And it's going to, again, bring the warmth out in your skin and just create a brighter complexion for you. So, oh my goodness, so many different undertones, so many things that make putting on your lips just, you know, those couple of tips that are really, really great. The last thing that I wanted to say about highlighter, because if you guys know me, you know I love my highlighter. You can put a little bit right under your lip and a little bit right above your little Cupid's bow. And that is just going to make your lips pop. Okay. Okay. So the second little fun part that I have for us today, which is I hope you're going to have as much fun with it as I'm going to. I want you to pucker up. I want you to grab any lipstick that you have. I don't care if it's Mary Kay or not, lipstick, lip gloss, something with some color to it so that you can see. You're going to kiss a piece of paper or a paper towel, something that's white. Paper is better. We're going to play a little kissologist. And so we're going to tell you with a little kiss and tell what your imprint reveals about you. I just think it's just super fun. I love doing this with people. I'm just going to show you what that looks like. So how you're getting another entry into our draw is by kissing your little thing and posting your imprint. And you can see here all the different kinds of imprints, and then it's going to give you almost like a horoscope. You know, you read your horoscope. Okay, I'm going to post this later, but I'm going to take it away because I want you to post it. That is going to get you an extra 3 entries. So the first one, again, what was your kind of skin tone and undertone, and what would be the Mary Kay match for you in our red, gets you entered. And if you do the Kissology, have a little fun with us, that's going to get you 3 more entries. So that would get you 4 entries into the draw. I think that's pretty great, right?
Heck yes.
And the ladies that are on live, you're in 2 different draws. So absolutely amazing. Some super fun for you. I hope you guys had fun. I never knew any of those things, and I just find it super helpful to kind of know, like, where do you begin? How do you know what red looks good on you? Or, you know, sometimes I find people go for a red and then they put it on and they're like, this looks terrible on me. It was probably just the wrong red for you. There is a red for you. You have the perfect match for that mistletoe. You all need some hot lips and high heels. Thank you, Stephanie. So appreciate you joining me tonight. Super fun. Thank you guys for having fun with us tonight. Everyone take care, and I can't wait to see what your Kissology